The following sports presentation is brought to you by the PCTV Network, powered by Tellisvision, your hometown station. We're home for you.
It's Earth's Little Heaven, the PCTV Network. PCTV Network, your hometown station. We're home for you. That's our slogan, but I dare jest. And it's the truth, and it fits best. The PCTV Network, your number one source for local sports, with your favorite hosts, Byrne, Dave, Al, and Scott. The PCTV Network, we're home for you. It's more than a slogan, it's all true. Local programming, stream 24/7, the PCTV Network. It's Earth's Little Heaven, the PCTV Network. Check out channels 22, 28, and 98. Tune in, it's sure to be great. The PCTVnetwork.com, The PCTVnetwork.com, The PCTVnetwork.com, Make sure you support PCTV Network, PCTVnetwork.com, your hometown station.
From Eagleville, Pennsylvania, on the campus of Methacton High School, the PCTV Network proudly presents Pioneer Athletic Conference basketball tonight. The Methacton Warriors host the Vikings of Perkiomen Valley. Hello, everyone. I'm Bernie Gallagher, joined by my partner, former Springport coach Dave Caldwell. Welcome to the U.S. Piping pregame show, and welcome to a divisional showdown with major playoff implications. Right to the breakdown, Dave. First, a look at the visiting team, Perk Valley, led by their outstanding coach, Mike Hoyston, and clearly the engines that drive this train, the Sadler brothers.
Yeah, they're certainly doing a great job, and PV's got a chance to kind of come back to the scene of the crime here. Unfortunately, they lost on January 15th to Methacton. Wasn't a good outing for them, but because of all the stuff with masking, we're back here for a second time at Methacton, and I know it's a little border war here when it's not Pottstown, Pottsgrove, it's not Springford PV, it's Methacton PV, and two great programs, two great coaches. Really looking forward to this matchup.
On the flip side, we'll look at the home team, Methacton, led by second-year head coach Pat Lockard. He's done a tremendous job since taking over for Jeff Durstein, part of that staff that three-peated just a year or two ago. And our fans get a treat tonight. We see arguably the league MVP, Division I recruit, all of 6'8", Cole Hargrove.
Yeah, he's a terrific player for him. He's done a great job. And they're off a loss. They're off a first loss, 18 straight wins to start the season. They lose to Springford, so they got a little chink in their armor. PV's coming in with some revenge. So a real exciting matchup, and as you mentioned, major playoff implications here tonight. So looking forward to the matchup. Should be fun, partner.
A border battle as Perk Valley tries to knock off the number 7 team in the state of Pennsylvania. We'll be right back with the opening tip.
There once was a haunted house. People said they had heard voices, but no one dared to go inside.
There's a place for wood in your backyard. We recommend the Fire Pit. For looks and performance that outlast a wooden deck, make sure your next deck is built with Trex, engineering what's next in outdoor living.
Your Trex expert is A.D. Moyer Lumber. admoyer.com.
At O'Donnell, Weiss & Mattei, our team approach makes all the difference.
Anyone entering a nursing home really should consult with an elder law attorney to see whether Medicaid is the appropriate option for them. It's really important to make sure that you have someone that's familiar with those rules, that works with those rules on a daily basis, that can guide you through the process. I specialize in elder law because I enjoy the clients that I work with, and I really like helping them find solutions for their problems.
OWM Law.
Your life, your business, your law firm.
For more than 50 years, Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery has served its community with expert dental care, offering patients dental implants and a full menu of procedures for many types of dental problems, including bone grafting, wisdom teeth, impacted canines, facial trauma, jaw surgery, oral pathology, TMJ disorders, and sleep apnea. Get the smile you've always wanted. Contact Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery today.
At Superior Credit Union, we believe in growing stronger together. So we provide products and services to fit your financial needs and accommodate your busy lifestyle. With convenient services like home banking, e-deposits, account alerts, and a free coin counter for members. Come see why Superior Credit Union is growing. Visit any one of our 3 locations in Collegeville, Royersford, and our brand new location in Pottstown. Superior Credit Union.
Yakalak Construction, serving the Tri-County area since 1946. Family owned, free estimates, all types of concrete work, sidewalks, foundations, steps, curbs, and more. Professional service and quality. Give them a call, 610-323-8134. Top wide receiver in the conference can play a little basketball too. 6'3" senior forward, Dawson DeBaby. Now under new head coach Pat Locker, doing a tremendous job. Number 24, Matt Christian, 6'1", junior guard. Number 15, Cam Chilson, 6' junior guard, star soccer player. Number 11, Brett Byrne, 6'1", senior guard, leads the team in steals and assists. 6'4", senior forward, Colin Meyer. And arguably the best player in the league, all of 6'8", number 13, 6'8", senior center, Cole Hargrove. Dave Caldwell, color commentator. Cole has been already offered by Drexel.
Yes, he has, and I know he's excited, and I know the Methacton Warriors are excited to respond to their first loss the other night against Springford. It's always interesting to see how teams respond, and had an opportunity to visit a little bit with assistant coach Rob Jerome, and he informed me they're a little banged up, a little nicked up, but had a good practice yesterday. And PV here, first meeting. Ethan Kohler did not play, was on a football visit. You mentioned that, and his football expertise.
He will be attending Westchester.
Yep.
Jumping center, number 11, the best football player in the area, against the number 13 best basketball player in the area. We're underway. Methacton in white, Perk Valley in brown. Both teams compete in the large school Liberty Division. Methacton in white can clinch the number 1 overall seed with a win tonight. Perk Valley looking for seeding. Very important seeding in districts and in leagues.
No question. Methacton seeded number 1 right now, currently district seeding, and PV down at number 18. So a win here would do wonders for their seeding. They'd love to get up to 15, 16 so they get a first round home game.
Both these teams looking at a potential bye in the first round of districts. And number 31, Julian Sadler, the super soft, knocks down the 3.
Great start from beyond for the Vikings.
Big guy with the ball, down on the low block. Good defense. Number 21 for Perk Valley, Pelser with a steal.
Pelsner doing great work for them all season long. Coach Poison's keys tonight really felt like they have to contest all shots, transition defense, and they got to play 4 full quarters of basketball.
DeBaby knocks down the mid-range J.
You know, an interesting thing with PV off 5-0 partner, they really done well. A lot of victories, high percentage of victories when they get multiple double-digit scores. Look for that at the offensive end for the Vikings.
Methacton in white with a three-peat on the championship. 18-19, 17-18-19. Nice move inside by number 5, Colin Meyer, 6'4", senior forward. Pope John Paul won the championship 1 year ago. We are at Methacton, as my partner indicated in the pregame. This game would have been normally at Perk Valley, but because of problems with a mask mandate, the game has been moved to Methacton.
Yeah, we don't want to get into that, but, you know, you admire PV and some of the things they're dealing with, and you admire these guys for their grit, determination. Come over here and get after it.
Sadler with a triple from downtown. He has matured much more rapidly than the coaches anticipated.
Yeah, it's great to have the young sophomore, and even better when he knocks down his first 2 jumpers from beyond.
He's got to keep up with his senior brother.
Yes, he does.
Hargrove with the inside-outside. Meyer sees it and knocks down the trifecta.
Great start for Meyer.
Nice pass inside. Kohler gets it back out. Good ball movement. The baby. Wow. Sadler again off the rim. Hargrove cleans the glass. Great defense by number 11, Ethan Kohler.
Transition defense. Kohler with some great timing.
Steal by Mathacton. Chilson on the move. Byrne goes baseline and banks it home.
Beautiful explosive take by Byrne. Feel the burn. We heard that chant over here many times through the years with that family.
9 years as an assistant. Pat Lockard, the transition to head coach after Jeff Dernstein, has done a tremendous job.
Yeah, very, very underrated. Has really kept the ship sailing so well. Very impressed with that. Him and his staff, and both of these staffs, terrific staffs. Guys teach the game, present it so well, and both teams play so unselfishly.
Byrne from the elbow. Great D by Perk Valley. Byrne, one of the leaders in the air. Oh, with the Euro step, will stay down this end. That just made my night. I wanted at least 1 Euro step. And your thoughts on the over-under for blocks for Hargrove? I'm saying 5. What do you think?
That's pretty good call. There they go to him.
There he is, the big guy down low. Count it.
That's going to be a key for Mathacton, because you know Hargrove is going to draw plenty of interest down low. Can some other guys knock down some shots? Can they find some open seams in the PV defense?
For the casual fan out there, the team in white is 18-1. They're ranked as the number 7 team in the state of Pennsylvania. Elser stolen away. Matt Christian, star baseball player, on the move. Byrne sees it and drains it. The triple.
Big responses. Fall down early, and the Warriors have come up big here the last 3 or 4 minutes, as champions normally do.
Baby takes it right at Hargrove. Bothers it just enough. Big man with a little handle on the ball.
Saw him the other night at Springford doing some handling of the basketball. So
Embiid-like.
Yes.
Another Euro step by Byrne. Hargrove with the rebound. Held ball. Possession arrow will be Perk Valley.
Man, lots of brown jerseys around when Hargrove has the basketball.
A lot of people thought the team in white, Mathacton, could have won the state title 2 years ago, but because of COVID, the tournament was canceled.
What a tremendous team that was, and one of our last games we broadcast here on the PCTV network.
Oh my goodness, Julian Sadler knocks it home right over the big man.
Julian Sadler feeling
What's
it.
up with the Euro step? And it goes down for Cam Chilson. 8 points per game, one of the leaders in the area in 3, but he goes down the boulevard.
He told me that you like the Euro step, and he's rolling it out just for you.
I want to see some of the blocks on the big guy. Oh, the Viking mascot has arrived. From downtown, Christian. Woo! Wow, Matt Christian, star baseball player, drains the trifecta. 17-10 inside of 2 minutes, quarter number 1.
Deep three ball there, partner, almost over there by the Warrior logo in front of Coach Poisden.
Senior Sadler Vance, another guy who can shoot the three, number 3 in the area on threes, off the mark. Warriors, 3-ball corner pocket, no good by Blakemore. Blakemore with a lot of great bench play. Coach Locker gets great bench performance from Blakemore, Lagana, and Brandy.
Yes, he does, and you don't reel off 18 wins to start the season without a lot of contributions from a lot of people. So, good work there, partner.
Sadler with the J from the elbow off the mark. Another rebound by Hargrove. Coming off the bench for Perk Valley, they go 10 deep. Brady, Bender, Hanson, Kohler, and Nelson.
Yeah, both teams have good bench support, and that's so vital, especially when you get to the postseason.
Non-shooting foul. Dave, one of the things is I did the analytics before the last couple days before this game. The defense of Methacton, they are number 1 in the area by far, allowing only 39 points per game.
Yeah, they do it night in and night out. And again, we've always said, if you play good defense at the high school level, that gives you a chance every night. Even when the ball's not going in the basket, if that defense is putting out that effort, you have a chance.
Up 7 with 20 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Ball stolen away. Plenty of time for Perk Valley to get a shot off here. Vance Sadler takes it, and it's rejected by Hargrove. 1 second left, off the window. No good after 1 quarter. Methacton 17, Perk Valley 10. Dave, we're going to stay here during our break between quarters here. A little bit more information here. Methacton was undefeated till a couple nights ago. Were you at that game?
Yes, I was, and it was a terrific game. And it was interesting to see Coach Locker's comments in the newspaper the next morning. Felt his team wasn't quite up to the challenge, and I took that as a personal challenge he sent to his team, and they have certainly responded well here in the first quarter with a great run, some good solid defense, and some great sharing and shooting.
I spoke of analytics. It's not rocket science. When you play a team that's 18-0 and they get their first loss, they're not going to be in a good mood.
No, they're not. And the other thing, I've always felt this as a coach, sometimes a late season loss like that can be very helpful when you start or get near the postseason and start to make your postseason run. Because it's a reminder for everyone, not just the players, the coaches. Hey, these are all the little things we did that got us here. You know, one night we didn't do some of the little things, and all of a sudden, you know, somebody puts an L on our forehead. So we got to remember all those important things we do that got us there.
Absolutely. Perk Valley, no stranger to close games this year. A 2-point victory over Springford, a 1-point loss to Wissahickon, a 1-point win over Boyertown, and a 1-point loss to Norristown. They are accustomed to the warm water. Fighting inside for the rebound, coming up with it for Perk Valley, number 44 off our roster. A new number in there for me, not on my original roster. And we'll have, it's Morgan McKinney. Morgan McKinney in the game for Perk Valley. We did not see him at Pottsgrove.
Yeah, I saw him one other night, came in and gave him some nice energy, and good to see him back. And you mentioned PV coming out there, first possession, one and done. That's what they have to do against the Methacton. One and dones, and take care of things at the offensive end with good shot selection.
How would you describe that zone that Methacton? It's like a combo zone man. Oh my, nice shot by DeBaby. How would you analyze that defense for Methacton?
Well, they try to confuse you, and I think the best part about it is there's a 6'8", number 13 playing goalie.
Everyone you talk to says when you play Methacton, you go down the paint. He may not block it, but he's going to bother it. He had a rare triple-double with points, rebounds, and 11 blocks in one game.
I'll be honest with you. He kind of reminds me of, I'm dating myself here, but a poor man's Dikembe Mutombo.
Yes, absolutely. And again, the block by Hargrove. Methacton fans accustomed with the big 6'9" Jeff Woodward, graduating 2 years ago. All a 6'9". Someone asked me before the game, Dave, Methacton, Jeff Woodward, 6'9". Can you rank him top 10 all time? Can you put him with the Howard Browns and Del Savages of the world?
Well, I mean, his numbers and the victories and the great heights that he took Methacton basketball to, I would certainly have a hard time arguing against that.
I'll put him top 10 easy. 6 minutes, 20 seconds till halftime. Methacton in white on top, 17-10 over Perk Valley. Methacton can clinch the #1 seed and a first-round bye with a win tonight. Hargrove with the quick outlet. Seamless transition, defense to offense for Methacton. Down on the low block, rejected. Kohler with a beautiful defensive play.
You know, getting back to your comment about Woodward, you know, the thing that I loved about him in his 4-year career is every year we saw him improve in so many different areas. He worked so hard in the offseason, and that is such a great thing for high school players. Every year you got to get better.
Byrne with a clean look, can't convert. Woodward making us proud, playing at Colgate right now at the collegiate level.
Yep. PV doing a much better job here contesting shots. That was Coach Poison's #1 key against Methacton, carrying out the coach's orders here in quarter #2.
Perk Valley with only 2 league losses. They can get themselves a nice high seed in the league playoffs. Right now on paper, Pope John Paul and Methacton look like they're going to get the first round bye, although that Frontier division is all jumbled up.
Yes, it is. It'll be an interesting next few days in the pack, that's for sure.
Hargrove inside. They're going to stay down this end. We talked about the final 6 in the playoffs, Dave. It looks like 7 teams. These 2 teams almost assuredly in, but you've got Springford, Pope John Paul, Phoenixville, Norristown, and out of nowhere, Upper Marion. 5 teams fighting for 4 spots.
Yeah, I think no question that Upper Marion is the surprise of the Frontier division, have really come on strong with some great play.
3 or 4 teams tied with 2 losses in the Frontier division. Meanwhile, 5 minutes till halftime. We remain at a 17-10 score. Methacton in white on top. Both teams compete in the Class 6A level. Kohler with a soft touch, can't convert. Methacton on the move. It'll be Perk Valley basketball.
PV fortunate there, uncontested 15-footer.
Dave, last week, Perk Valley with big wins over Springford and Pope John Paul. The Royers for double.
Yep. Coach Poison and his staff always have these kids ready to play and get the most out of their players.
The baby to the rack, rejected by Hargrove.
That's two I got here for you, partner.
I got 3. I'm going to give him credit for 3. Over-under's looking good. Dave, what have you seen from Hargrove, number 13 in white? He was a 6th man on that championship team. He has blossomed. You talk about improvement.
Yeah, he's grown, and you can see that his post presence. You know, when he was a sophomore, he was kind of more. He'd play a little inside, play a little outside. He's full inside right now, and he really does a great job of keeping the ball up high and trying to get to the ball without fouling. He's very well aware, as was Woodward, and the well coached. Important to keep him on the floor, be aggressive, but be smart at the same time.
And he had a bang every day in practice with a 6'9" Woodward.
That'll make you better.
Triple from the 3, Vance Sadler. 21 threes on the season, one of the league leaders.
The Sadlers with 3 threes between them and cut that lead to 4.
Meyer from downtown.
Sadler must have got a hand on that because I thought that was going to be PV basketball.
Methacton and White, after winning the district title 2 years ago, bounced from the playoffs in round 2 1 year ago.
Yes, but you know they've had a tremendous run, and I thought that was another magical season for them with how much what great seniors they lost the year before. You know, they get back there in the winning ways, and they just reloaded. So good for the Warriors.
Coming up on the 3-minute mark till halftime, 17-13, Methacton on top. The baby off the mark. Good rebound by Byrne. Quick outlet. Chilson feeds it over to the corner, and Christian cannot bury it. Christian again. Back iron. Referees working together to get the call right.
Hargrove with that long reach, keeping plays alive, not going over the back, but using that long reach to try to tip balls back out to his teammates.
Perk Valley in perpetual motion, excellent movement without the basketball. Methacton with tremendous help defense, weak side rotation. Corner triple off the mark. Warriors looking to run.
Both teams a little cold here from the perimeter, a little surprising. Some early contested shots in the beginning of the quarter, and lately just things haven't gone in for anybody. Bam!
Triple by DeDazio, the sophomore. There's some fresh talent into the game, a kid we haven't seen before.
Yep, always a positive when you get somebody off the bench who makes some real good contributions for you.
Methacton's JV team looked excellent in the pregame, or in the first game. They might have defeated some of the varsity teams.
Yeah, they've had a good year with that JV group, and we got 1:42 left here, partner, in the first half. Methacton is yet to foul, so PV only with 4, both teams moving their feet and playing good, solid defense.
As I mentioned earlier, Methacton, number 7 in Pennsylvania, and that's one of the reasons why. Number 13, Cole Hargrove, but a little bit of an Achilles heel, Dave, only 53% from the charity stripe.
Yep, and that's something he can improve on, and I'm sure he does practice a lot of free throws as coaching staff, and that's going to be something that's might be exposed to the postseason, and hopefully he can step up to the challenge and keep improving in that area.
And the problems continue from the foul line. He is number 4 in the area in scoring at 16 points per game. He's even knocked down a few threes, but 53% from the stripe. You know, Division I, that's not going to cut it. He's going to need to improve on that.
It's a huge thing for any high school team when you get to the postseason. What do you do from close games? Everything gets magnified in the postseason.
Nice soft arc on that one. Drops the second one, 21-13. 1 minute, 28 seconds till halftime. Methacton in white on top. Perk Valley in brown. Roller down the boulevard off the big man. We're going to stay here. Be a foul against Methacton.
They're calling Hargrove with the body before the shot. Coach Poison hands up like, are you kidding me?
Mike Poison and Perk Valley, no strangers to the title as well. Shot off the mark. With Justin Jaworski, they won the title 4 years ago.
Yeah, and what a career that young man had in the pack later on at Lafayette, and now doing some great work at the next level.
Diving for the loose ball. We get a quick timeout, it looks like. A well-placed timeout. And getting back to the district playoffs now, you know, you have both these teams almost assuredly going to the district playoff. 12 teams will go to states out of the 24 qualifiers. Both of these teams could easily get a bye in first round of district.
Yeah, I mean, PV really needs to win the game today to move up in the standings. Methacton's obviously solid at number one. You know what I found was fascinating looking at the standings of District 1 seeding was to see down in the 20s to see Coatesville, Abington, and Plymouth Whitemarsh. Three stellar programs for decades in District 1. Just not used to seeing that when I looked at that today.
The number one seed in the district right now is Methacton, but Kobe Bryant's alma mater, Lower Merion, an excellent team sitting in that 2-hole. Dave, I saw Reading and Archbishop Wood the other night. Wow. Wow. 20 seconds till halftime. Methacton on top by 8. Perk Valley going to wait for one. DeBaby, the outstanding wide receiver. Top wide out in the league with the ball. He's going to give it up to Sadler, the senior guard. Back over, crossover. 4 seconds. DeBaby off, little strong. Hargrove with the rebound after one half of basketball. Yakalak Construction, serving the Tri-County area since 1946. Family owned, free estimates, all types of concrete work, sidewalks, foundations, steps, curbs, and more. Professional service and quality. Give them a call, 610-323-8134.
At Superior Credit Union, we believe in growing stronger together. So we provide products and services to fit your financial needs and accommodate your busy lifestyle. With convenient services like home banking, e-deposits, account alerts, and a free coin counter for members. Come see why Superior Credit Union is growing. Visit any one of our 3 locations in Collegeville, Royersford, and our brand new location in Pottstown. Superior Credit Union.
For more than 50 years, Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery has served its community with expert dental care, offering patients dental implants and a full menu of procedures for many types of dental problems, including bone grafting, wisdom teeth, impacted canines, facial trauma, jaw surgery, oral pathology, TMJ disorders, and sleep apnea. Get the smile you've always wanted. Contact Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery today.
Hi, I'm Joe, and this is Chris, and many of you know us. And we'd like to welcome you to our new showroom here at 618 North Reading Avenue in Boyertown, where we offer Kohler faucets, Moen faucets as well, vanities, tubs, and many accessories.
Here we have an operating, high-efficiency, Energy Star rated American Standard furnace combined with a variable speed AC condenser. Let us install one today to start saving you money throughout the heating and cooling season.
Here at Patriot, we now offer kitchen and bath designs.
So come visit us today at 618 North Reading Avenue or visit our website at www.patriotmp.com.
There once was a haunted house. People said they had heard voices, but no one dared to go inside. Kept on saying,
There's a place for wood in your backyard. We recommend the Fire Pit. For looks and performance that outlast a wooden deck, make sure your next deck is built with Trex, engineering what's next in outdoor living.
Your Trex expert is A.D. Moyer Lumber. admoyer.com.
They certainly have, and they're going to need some big contributions here to knock off the Warriors here on their home court.
10-point deficit. Perk Valley has to be careful here. This is a pivotal moment in this basketball game, pivotal juncture. And another turnover, and we're going back the other way. Vikings with the basketball.
Vikings really got to do a better job at the offensive end. It's going to be hard to get layups, but can they move the ball and find some open seams and pull up, knock down some pull-up 8 and 10 footers and spread the ball around against this stingy Methacton defense?
Perk Valley with a tough 1-point loss versus Norristown the other night, 39-38. Corner J by Sadler again.
Nice job, nice movement. Sadler moves into the high post. Quick turnaround, 15-footer.
There's a 3-ball look by Meyer off the mark. Good rebound by Ethan Kohler, star quarterback. League MVP heading to Westchester to play football in the fall. Rejected by Hargrove. I didn't see a foul.
Great play by Sadler as he drew Hargrove over. Nice dish to Kohler, and Hargrove gets him on the opposite side of the rim on the foul.
And again, for the casual fan, the kid at the line, 4-year starter in football, broke a lot of records. His average season, for the casual football fan out there, this kid standing at the line, an average year for him was 28 touchdown passes, 2 interceptions. Not bad.
Crazy
I like
stuff.
To see Jalen Hurts put those numbers up.
Crazy stuff, crazy good stuff.
5:30 remaining in quarter number 3. Methacton in white, up by 8. Three look by Christian, no. Good rebound by Sadler.
PV needs to get their O going a little bit.
A deep 3 and drained by Vance Sadler, the senior, and that's a timeout for Methacton. Suddenly it is a 5-point game. You know, talking to Coach Lockard last night, Dave, they have made us so proud. 3 kids playing in college right now off that championship, 28-2 team. Timko playing at Jefferson, Eberly at Elizabethtown, and Woodward at Colgate.
Yeah, and I even hear Timko's been winning so many Player of the Week awards that some bigger schools are like to steal them off their campus.
We were here the night he eclipsed the 1,000-point mark. That was the nice thing about those Methacton three-peat teams, that inside-outside game with the 6'9" center and perimeter shooting.
Yeah, they had that great balance, and that whole crew grew up together and stayed together and played together, and boy, did they continue to bring it here on the hardwood at Warrior Nation.
Methacton looking for a good shot here, trying to dump it down. Oh, and there's an unforced turnover. Now Perk Valley a chance to cut it to 2 or 3.
Yep, 5-0 run by the Vikings. And that's what this is a thing that PV does. They just hang around, they run their stuff, and then all of a sudden, you're in a tight ball game with under 4 minutes to go. We got 4.5 to go here in quarter number 3.
The brothers exchange the ball. Julian and Vance Sadler. Sadler with a J in the paint. Count it, we have a 3-point game just like that.
Julian Sadler, the first guy in double digits tonight for either team. Boy, bone-chilling screen there set by Methacton on Sadler. He's tough, he's fighting through it, he's still out there defending.
Perk Valley student body getting into it. Nice basket underneath, reverse layup by number 11, Brett Byrne. 6'1" senior guard.
Love Byrne taking it to the other side of the rim, taking away the Perk Valley defenders.
Sadler from downtown off the mark. Hargrove with a rebound, quick outlet, seamless transition, another unforced turnover.
Yep, those things come back to haunt you, and they had some of that going on at Springford.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I've seen Reading, Cheltenham, Archbishop Wood. You play at this level, you're going to get blown out.
Yep, you got to take care of the basketball, that's for sure.
The baby with a mid-range J over Hargrove, bothered it just enough. Here come the white shirts, down to Hargrove inside, off the window, yes.
That's a pretty good target to throw the ball down the court to, huh?
Nice wingspan.
Yeah, just get it near me. I'll catch it and put it in it.
I'd love to see him play a little wide receiver.
I know.
Those 50-50 balls in the end zone. Oh, my, he goes for the swat, but a beautiful shot by Kohler off the Sadler miss.
Great job by Kohler cleaning things up for a teammate.
Dazio off the bench, the sophomore with another tray. Wow, unexpected production from the sophomore.
2 big 3 balls, as you mentioned, by Anthony, and can't see it. The coaches have masks on, but you know they're happy and smiling a little bit with that stuff.
Sadler with a beautiful scoop shot around the 6'8" Hargrove. Oh, the big man, he's got 5 threes on the year. Come on, shoot it. Byrne looks for DeDazio again. Woo! Another one. The sophomore coming off the pine and dropped 3 threes.
The young sophomore is liking these after-school special games here.
Suddenly, it's a 9-point deficit. Inside of 90 seconds till the end of the third quarter. Pioneer Athletic Conference basketball on the PCTV network. Sadler off the mark. Byrne is everywhere. Number 11 in white. Inside again, the dish and the bucket by Hargrove.
Keep feeding the big man.
Byrne is their playmaker. It's pretty obvious. Everything runs through number 11.
Yep. Timeout PV.
Dave, talk a little bit. I mean, you know, he's only 6'1". He's a senior. He's played on those championship teams. But number 11 in white, Brett Byrne, he leads the team in steals and assists.
Yeah, he does a great job. You know, a lot of people look at him and think about his scoring, but all those things are so important. The steals and the assists, you know, things that don't show up in the box score tomorrow morning, but are so important. And you don't win 18 games in a row without having unselfish players like him do the dirty work, share the basketball, take care of people with good passing. That is so vital for this team's success.
And Dave, in districts, we have 7 of our 12 teams have a shot at districts. Methacton, Springford, Norristown, Perk Valley, Upper Marion, Phoenixville, and Pope John Paul. I mean, we have teams that are going to make some noise, hopefully, in districts.
Yeah, that's postseason is always fun, and hope that everyone here tunes into the PCTV network to check out some postseason basketball.
And our underdog team is Upper Marion this year, coming in under the radar. Meanwhile, inside of 1 minute till the end of the third quarter, 37-26, blocked by Hargrove. Are we at 5 yet? I think that's 5. My over-under at 5 is looking pretty good on the blocks. He had a triple-double with 11 blocks this year. DeDazio again, no. Nice rebound by Christian. A deep 3 by Byrne, can't get it. A third opportunity. Hargrove for 3. Oh, the big man that ignited the student body.
There's that Joel Embiid 3 ball you were talking about earlier.
Oh, wow. He rejected it, and it still goes in. Sadler, so tenacious.
Julian Sadler being fearless, taking on the big fella.
Chilson off the window. 5 seconds left. A deep 3 by Sadler. Short, and just like that, it's 42-28. Methacton on top after quarter number 3. Dave, we're going to stay here. Let's talk a little bit about statewide ranking. Number 1 in the state right now is North Hills out of Pittsburgh. Number 2 in the state, Archbishop Wood. Number 3, Reading. 7, Methacton. 16, Cheltenham. I went down to top 25. 13 of the 25 top teams in the state are from southeastern Pennsylvania.
always represented so well and continues to get stronger and stronger. It seems like year after year, Southeastern Pennsylvania continues to display great basketball strength in the PIAA.
And of course, our Methacton team captured a district title of 2 years ago. A lot of people forget that 1 year ago, Pope John Paul was not only the league champion, but the district champion.
Yep, and I'm certain that they are trying to circle that and would love to repeat again this year with a district title as well. And look out for them in the postseason. They catch fire.
How'd you like to be Phoenixville, Upper Marion, knowing that you might have to play Chester in the playoffs? You coach teams that played Chester, right?
We faced them way too often.
Again, inside Hargrove, it's 44-28. The lead has ballooned, Dave, to 16.
Yeah, what a great quarter for the Warriors. You know, it was 4-3 in the second quarter, and Methacton wins that quarter 21-15 with some great play the last 4 minutes.
DeDazio eyes the three from the corner, can't get it. Terrific ball movement by Methacton in white. Byrne in the paint. Smothering defense by the Vikings of Perk Valley in this border battle. Dave, anytime you share a geographical border, that's a natural rivalry.
It certainly is, and both programs and both coaching staffs do a great job. You know, Methacton won the first game on January 15th. I believe it was 60-39. Methacton is again showing their dominance here with some great play in the third and the beginning of the fourth, trying to put this one away.
With the win, as we mentioned in the first half, Methacton would clinch a bye in the overall #1 seed in district, or in league playoffs, and probably in district playoffs also.
Yep.
That would mean a first-round bye in districts as well. And the top 12 in the district go to state playoff. Rejected. Nice defense in there for Perk Valley by number 21, Pelzer. But to no avail, Meyer with the bucket off the glass.
Boy, Meyer cleaning things up, boy, at the right place at the right time.
Never saw a southpaw that couldn't shoot, man. This Vance Sadler and Julian Sadler, a dynamic duo of brothers, but we are going to get a foul, offensive foul blocking called against Perk Valley.
Yeah, PV a little frustrated here. Methacton has really, really played well here the last 6 minutes. You know, Methacton came out and cut that lead in half, cut it to 5. They were hanging around, and Methacton just went on a tremendous run here and opened up this 18-point lead.
Dave, you were a head coach for many years, and we saw the seamless transition of Coach Lockard coming under Coach Durstein. Did any of your assistants ever go on to become head coaches?
Yes, Mike Young was my assistant. He took over after I got out of the coaching business, and he is currently the head girls coach, coaching his daughters over at Downingtown West. And then I had my former player, Chris Talley, did a wonderful job as well. So I was fortunate. Two guys got to spend a lot of time with, did great work.
And your boy, Eric Burnett, has that Phoenixville team playing some good basketball.
Yes, another one we've had at Springford. Eric had a great career for us at Springford and a nice career at Ursinus. Has done very, very well at Phoenixville, has them on the up and up. So great, always great to see some of your former assistants and players doing great work.
And on the opposite end, Mike Poyston, I like to call him the smartest man in the room. They might not win tonight, but Mike Poyston, one of the better coaches.
So underrated. I just marvel at his old school philosophy. Gets so much out of his players, sharing the ball and being patient. You know, they're not coming out trying to beat you 75-74. They're old school in it.
Ethan Kohler, number 11, with outstanding defense. DeBaby goes over the big man to no avail. These two teams could meet again in league playoffs and then meet again in district playoffs.
Yeah. I don't know if I'd want to circle my calendar and say you have to face Hargrove and the boys 4 times on your season. But that is a possibility.
Hargrove with a beautiful feed to Byrne on the low block. Down it goes.
Boy, almost a reversal there on the high-low. Hargrove was the high. Byrne took care of the low with a great drop-down pass.
I want to give a shout-out, congratulations. We had a championship divisional awarded last night to Pottsgrove Wrestling. Good job, Falcon. Hargrove with the rebound. Here come the white shirts. Spin move inside. Matt Christian leads the team in threes, but he can shoot on the low block also.
Boy, great concentration, great spin, finding the rim and finishing.
So a little bit on the girls' side, Dave. We saw Trinell Watson of Pottstown, congratulations, knocking down 1,000 points in her career.
Yep, awesome. As I always say about anybody who gets 1,000 points, whether it's high school or college, that is rarefied air. Congratulations, great work, great career.
And Amelia Kennedy of Pope John Paul broke the school record, 37 points 2 nights ago.
Man, that's a great night, and one she'll cherish and remember for a long, long time.
Well, here I saved my best for last. You ready for this? The Upper Perk girl, the biggest surprise of the year on the girls' side, the freshman with a rare triple-double, Galbavi, 20 points, 15 rebounds, and 11 blocks.
Wow. Triple-double as a freshman.
As a freshman.
You could
But
just
the way
hear.
she did it, it's not points, rebounds, assists. Just like Hargrove, she did it points, rebounds, blocks.
You know, I love all the years covering high school basketball for the PCTV network. You could just hear the student section chanting, "She's a freshman," taunting the other team.
3:38 till the end of the basketball game. And got some substitutions, as I mentioned, coming off the bench for Perk Valley. Brady Bender, Hanson, Kohler, Nelson, and Murphy. For Methacton, Blakemore, Lagana, Brandy. And one of the stars of the game so far, DeDazio.
Yeah, big games like that, border games, it's always amazing how a huge contribution or a huge shot in the arm by somebody on the bench that maybe you're not usually counting on fully comes up key for your team and for the victory.
Dribble, penetrate, and the bucket and one for number 15, Cam Chilson. I want to start off that soccer team, 6-foot junior guard, averages 8 points per game. But again, Dave, foul shooting only 60%. So the one chink in the armor for Methacton, foul shooting.
Yeah, talked about that earlier, and that is so important because, again, when you get to the postseason, everything gets magnified, and unfortunately, if you don't take care of business at the foul line, especially down the stretch, you can go home on the bus and the season's over. So
and another miss from the charity stripe. That's not going to get it done at district and state level. How do you simulate that in practice?
Coaches have different things they can do. You can do a lot of different things. Used to have a lot of fun with my guys. We used to call it trash free throws, where they could talk a little trash, try to get the guy out of his rhythm and off of his routine.
JT Brady with a 3 for Perk Valley. Foul against Methacton will stay down this end.
That was the only time I would let my guys talk trash, though.
We also want to mention, I'd be remiss, the Pope John Paul boys school record was broken by J.P. Barron, knocking down 36 the other night.
He's doing great work over there for the Panthers, and I know they're really looking forward to defending their title here in the PAC and also at districts.
I'm talking to a lot of fans that have seen most of the teams. On paper, Pope John Paul Methacton would be a heck of a matchup for the league championship.
A lot of good teams, but I still think this team here in the white and green is the premier team in our league, and I expect them to bring back the PAC championship to Fairview Village.
We got a foul inside and going to the line for Perk Valley, number 23, Shane Nelson, 5'11" junior guard. Got outstanding contributions also from number 44 in Brown, Morgan McKinney, a 6'3" forward. I like this McKinney kid, 44 in Brown. He's a junior. He looks like a grizzled NBA veteran.
Yes, he does.
He can play in the 30 and over.
See, just
league.
as you speak about him, he goes to work and rolls up his sleeves and scores on a putback.
Nice. Inside of 2 minutes, 52-34, Methacton and White on top. We're here on the PCTV Network. Pioneer Athletic Conference basketball. Gus Tellis, our managing director. Check out our website, all our bios. Dave, you have a bio on the PCTV website. I learned a lot about your background. Didn't know that you coached down in Delaware. What, University of Delaware?
Yeah, I was 7 years at Division I, 3 at University of Delaware, and 4 at St. Francis of Pennsylvania.
A Blue Hen.
Blue Hen, yeah, that's where I they let me stay there for a few years back in the day.
Don't the Sixers have a development team down in Wilmington?
They got the blue coats down there.
Yeah, I might have to go down there to see that. I was supposed to go to Iverson's mini camp. Beautiful shot there by number 34 for Methacton. Have him on our program. Sal Lamello, a freshman, getting a bucket in the big game.
Boy, I like the take with the left hand, too. Very impressive.
Buck 12 and counting. Methacton up 20. Nice effort inside, but to no avail. 3-ball corner pocket, a little strong. Nice rebound by number 30 into the game. Alex Herman, a sophomore. Dave, 5 minutes ago, I talked about the transition of the assistant coach being promoted. That really is favorable for the players, a guy they're familiar with.
Yeah, oh, no question about it. But you also got to establish your own system and things you like and don't like, and be yourself. And Coach Lockhart has done a terrific job, and so has his staff. I always say that's so important for any high school team to be successful. It isn't just a head coach. You got to have a great staff around you that helps teach the game, implement your offenses and defenses, and all your fundamentals.
I don't have a 34 on my roster for Perk Valley, but it was a nice basket there for Perk Valley. 25 seconds remaining in the basketball game. A shout out to Paul Spiewak, making us feel very welcome here down at Methacton. We love coming down here to Eagleville.
Great place, and always well attended. Obviously today's matinee is a little bit tougher for all the students to get here. A lot of them are still practicing, but congratulations, Methacton, on an impressive victory here this afternoon.
Don't go away. Dave and I will be right back to wrap this baby up.
So, car stories on PCTV. I've been doing it for many years. It's a good advertising tool for the business. Plus, I enjoy doing it. I enjoy sharing the shop and the different things that you should know about your car with people. If you need a place to highlight your business, call Gus at PCTV and check it out. It's a good way to inform people about your business. You'll get new customers from it, and you can share your knowledge of your particular trade.
Yakalak Construction, serving the Tri-County area since 1946. Family owned, free estimates, all types of concrete work, sidewalks, foundations, steps, curbs, and more. Professional service and quality. Give them a call, 610-323-8134.
For more than 50 years, Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery has served its community with expert dental care, offering patients dental implants and a full menu of procedures for many types of dental problems, including bone grafting, wisdom teeth, impacted canines, facial trauma, jaw surgery, oral pathology, TMJ disorders, and sleep apnea. Get the smile you've always wanted. Contact Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery today.
There's a place for wood in your backyard. We recommend the fire pit. For looks and performance that outlast a wooden deck, make sure your next deck is built with Trex, engineering what's next in outdoor living.
Your Trex expert is A.D. Moyer Lumber. admoyer.com.
Hey, welcome back, everyone. 54-36, our final. Methacton over Perk Valley in boys basketball. I'm here with our color commentator, former Springford coach Dave Caldwell. First look on the losing side of the ledger. No surprise again, despite, a disappointing loss, the Sadler brothers show their talent.
Yeah, they certainly did. They had 22 points between them. I know they're going to be disappointed. I know Coach Poise and his staff is disappointed, but, they are in the postseason in the PAC, and Coach and his staff are going to do a little polishing to get ready for next week and the PAC playoffs.
And beyond that, Perk Valley almost assuredly going to the big dance in districts as well.
Yes, so they are ranked. They should be in. I know they'd like to get some more victories here to finish up strong. They'd like to get up to that 15, 16 seed so they could possibly get that first round home game.
And on the winning side of the ledger, Methacton under their second-year head coach, Pat Locker, done an outstanding job. With this win, they officially clinched the #1 seed in the conference, a bye in the first round. They're ranked #1 in the district as well. You're looking at bye in league playoff, bye in district playoff. Hargrove again with a strong performance. But the big surprise for me, 3 threes from the sophomore, DeDazio.
Yeah, he did a great job off the bench, really gave him a shot in the arm. Hargrove did his usual stuff of clogging up the lane, blocking shots, rebounding, getting his usual 14, 16 points. And what else, too, along with that #1 seed for districts is you get a lot of home games. So you can keep winning, It's nothing like some home cooking in the postseason.
You've seen a lot of the teams in District 1. I want to ask your opinion. We've seen the Cheltenhams and what have you. This is Class 6A big boy ball. Can Methacton run with the big dogs?
Oh, they certainly can. It's going to be a challenge. You pointed out a little chink in the armor. I'm sure the guys and the staff are not happy with the free throw shooting. Again, they got a week to work on that, get ready for the PAC playoffs. That's something they're going to need when they face those big programs like Cheltenham, Lower Merion, etc. So I'm sure they'll be ready and up for the challenge.
Lots more exciting action coming up on the PCTV network. For Dave Caldwell, I'm Bernie Gallagher, our managing director, Gus Tellis. Thanks for watching. That's a wrap. We are out.